Hi, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. Again, we're still working on some computer details. I ordered a part. It's this docking bay for hard drives. Now, I already purchased the docking bay thinking that it would work, but I discovered that I have these two hard drives that will not fit because these are IDE style plugs on these hard drives. They go on older models of computers. Well, the thing is I have video when I lived over at Acorn Acres that I've been trying to retrieve off these, and I have no way of retrieving them because the computer is just absolute toast, and I could not get it to fit, work in the computer. So I decided spend $19.56 with free shipping and a slow boat from China, and I can get a docking station that will both work on the IED plug and the SATA style plug. So I have that coming, and I checked the tracking number, and it looks like it's out for delivery today. So the mail hasn't come yet, and I'm eager to see how it goes because I want to produce that video for you guys. There's a interesting event that happened at Acorn Acres when we were getting ready to move over here, and I've been going through all my gear to look to see if I had those videos saved on a CD-ROM someplace, and it wasn't. So I assume it's still on this because I was actually using this hard drive in this computer when the computer went boogers. In fact, I made an attempt to upload this as one of my first YouTube uploads, and it didn't work. I don't know why, and then the computer failed, so there it sits. So let's go check the mail and see if it's here yet. Mail comes right about now, so let's go up and check the mail. What a coincidence. My timing was impeccable. Mail arrived just as I was walking up, so it's here. Excuse me. Another seed catalog. Okay, let's look at this. Skizzers. It came from Hong Kong, China. Today is the 14th, and I ordered it on February 11th. That's when I opened it. Trash. Oh, they started a new roll of tape on my package. Nice. Okay. Alright, throw that away. And there it is. Okay, let's plug it in and see if it works. And see what's on those hard drives. Okay, here's a USB cord. Oh, USB to USB. That's what that is. A power cord. These are always useful. Really useful. Otherwise the critter won't work. Power cord. Okay. And ooh. And here's the main unit. Okay. So these are the docking bays. Oh, it takes 3 styles, all in one. Huh. So it takes SATA style in there, and it takes the IDE style right here, and that other style right there. See, so let's get this plugged in. Plug in the data port. Oh, on the back you've got on-off switch, port for plugging in your power, and your USB port. And it also comes with a little teeny tiny CD drive to load the software for it. And then the all-important instruction manual. You know what? I'm a guy. I'll just toss the instructions. No, not on this. I gotta read the instructions to find out what I'm dealing with here. So, okay, we got the base, the communication line, the power line, a CD-ROM, an instruction booklet, and a nice colorful box it came in. So I'm going to read the instructions and get back with you. Okay, we're going to turn it on. We have the hard drive in place. Okay. It goes where. Installing devices on my computer there. Okay, just for the purpose of retrieving data off of an old hard drive, it's just plug and play. You don't need to install the extra CD-ROM. You just plug it in and it automatically pops up. I have Windows Vista on this computer right now, and it just automatically pops up and you open the file and see what's in the hard drive. Apparently the main hard drive, I must have forgotten I reformatted it or something because all the data's lost on it. So I just have to resolve myself to knowing that all those videos are gone forever. Unless there is a way to retrieve data off a hard drive that has been erased. I'm going to try it. And that is going online and finding a downloadable software program that will go in to your hard drive and retrieve all the files that are on there so long as they haven't been written over the top of, it's recoverable. Kind of like Hillary Clinton's email server. Well, if they just delete it, the data on there, it's not gone, you just can't see it on the computer. You use special software to go into the hard drive and retrieve all that data that's on the hard drive, and you can look at it. So, good thing to know is if you're going to get rid of a hard drive, there is another software you can do a complete wipe or sweep of your hard drive, and what it does is it goes in and in essence just writes several times over the same parts of the disk, throughout the disk, nonsense data, just overwriting it until all the usable data that's on there is overwritten. Because from what I understand, once you write something on a hard drive disk, something is there. It's just not like it goes into non-existence. So there is hope for those of you whose hard drives are supposedly erased. There's a couple of pieces of software, so we're going to go on the internet and going to grab those that one software on retrieving data that is erased, and I'll get back with you. So I got that software free from the internet, but apparently I didn't need it, because when I went to load it onto my hard drive that's over here, it's the hard drive indicated that it was loaded with data. So I'm not that technical on computer stuff, so I knew that there was data on there, so it wasn't like it was erased. It was just sitting there. I just didn't have the ability to see it with my current configuration with my computer. So what I'm doing is I went ahead and I was able to right click on that hard drive and in the system and do a file backup, and I got to select the files to back up onto a 32 gigabyte thumb drive. So that's what it's doing right now. It's backing up photos I selected and videos and documents. So those are primarily the things I want off of that hard drive. Mainly those videos. I really want to get those videos. So we're waiting for it to finish backing up. Then we'll go ahead and take a peek in that hard drive to see if my system will let me look at those files in the thumb drive. So stay tuned. Well, I've been at it all day long trying to recover the data from this hard drive. So what the deal is, the way the hard drive was programmed, if you will, it had two partitions. The one partition you could see, but it was the recovery partition, and the other partition was totally, it was the majority, the bulk of the memory on the hard drive was totally inaccessible by my software, so I couldn't get to it. So I had to be creative to get to the data. So what I did was I formatted the hard drive, which when you format it erases everything. So I had to erase everything, which in essence it deleted that partition, so it went from 2 partitions down to 1, back up to 40 gigabytes of drive. So the system thinks it's empty, but technically it's not really empty. The data is still there. It's not gone. So what I did is I went online and I downloaded the software called Recuva, R-E-C-U-V-A, and it's a free software. You can download it and put it on your computer, and you can there's a YouTube video of a gentleman who put it together. Just go ahead and watch that YouTube video. I'm not going to go into detail about how I did it, But go figure out how. Watch the video. He teaches you how to get to this hard drive, not my internal hard drive on my computer, but this attached hard drive, and recover data. And that's what it's going through right now. I'm doing a deep search and drawing out and I only select, it allows me to select the types of files I want to look for and recover. So the only files I'm recovering that I'm interested in recovering is my video files, primarily the video files, and then maybe the picture files. So those are the only two types of files that this thing is looking for, and we're going to recover them. And when I'll come back, we'll see if it's a success. Okay, I ended up having to format that disk, and once I formatted it, I was able to retrieve a bunch of files from the disk by running this software right here, Recover. And Recover actually pulled the video files, because I asked it to select only the video files and none of the other files, and I had them put into my picture folder, and here they are right here. These are the video file disks, files that were actually pulled off the disk after it was allegedly erased. And this is the only one that works. I got to find the files and the other information and the right player to run those, because the player I had on my old computer was a little different than what I have here. So we're going to go figure that out. Okay, this is the final review on the IDE SATA docking station. I like it. It came over when I ordered it from eBay. It came from Hong Kong, China, and of course it came from a slow boat from China. It took a month to get here, but it's here. And the goal of this was, it accommodates IDE, both IDE hard drive configurations. I have two of these hard drives, and it also accommodates the SATA hard drives, and so I can use all my hard drives on there. And these hard drives I pulled out of my old computers, which the computers are non-functional, they're just toast, but the hard drives work. So I was able to pull the data off these hard drives that I wanted. Well, the one hard drive belonged to a friend of mine. I didn't pull the data off. I just formatted it and overwrote it, and I'll be using it as storage. This is 40 gigabytes. This one's identical. It's 40 gigabytes. They're on older computers, and they're IDE format on the plugs. I'll just store photographs on these. So the terabyte SATA drives I have to use exclusively for my videos, but it gives me some more storage features that I don't have to run down and buy some more external hard drives or flash drives. And there you go. So as far as what it says, the only thing it doesn't do, because I got the other one, is, and it only works with SATA, is you can actually clone one drive to another on SATA to SATA. This one, it only works on one bay is SATA and the other bay is IDE. So you can clone IDE to SATA on this new docking station, but you can't clone a SATA hard drive to a SATA hard drive. But that's the only drawback. But the other one you can. So I've got both options. And there you go. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen, here at Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I want to thank you for joining me on another adventure of living a tight budget on the hobby farm. That's it. Please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and I will see you guys on another video. Bye-bye.